I'm on the couch.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is BMOC. You're now tuned into BMOC.TV. This is the live VMA recap. We're here. I didn't want to wait a day, okay? All you bloggers out there, I'm on you. I'm on you. No, we getting all the views tonight. We getting the views tonight.
Take that.
So if you tune in, we're going to talk about the whole entire show, at least the important parts, because all of it wasn't really important, but there were some key moments. So I want to shout out again two of the greatest co-hosts in the entire planet. Deshauna, say what's up to the people. Deshauna, what's up?
Take that. Yeah, we here all hours, every day. It don't matter the weather, what the weather be. We are here. BMOC 916. You know who it is. We come here to recap the most popping, talked about trending award show of the evening.
Yeah, up today. They did pretty well. Tyra, say what's up to the people.
Hey, it's your girl Tyra. We're here for another show. I'm telling y'all, I promise you guys this show is going to be absolutely amazing. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to even hear what my co-hosts have to say.
Man.
I'm so excited for this show tonight.
I'm so excited.
You sound way better than Rihanna right there, boy. You sound better than Rihanna tonight.
Listen, we gotta wait till Tyra. You gotta wait till the middle of the show to start bashing. We don't know who they're here to see. They might have been here to see some Rihanna love. Let them get settled in.
I know. Let the comments roll in quick, because people, you have to roll in.
Let me tell you.
Oh my God, I'm crying already.
Stevie Wonder saw that performance. Trust me.
Okay.
They didn't see that free throw.
They didn't. So typically, oh God, don't do that. So typically we do the whole from beginning to end. I ain't trying to do that tonight. I want to get to the main. I want to get to the meat and potatoes. Pause. I want to get to the highlights of the show. Okay, let's go right forward. Okay, Beyonce. Okay, they said Beyonce was doing the lemonade. Hold on, I gotta turn the TV off because Beyonce's back on. I want to do Beyonce did the lemonade joint. She did the Pray You Catch Me. She did the Sorry. She did the Don't Hurt Yourself. She did the Hold Up, Don't Love You. She was in it, man. What you think about the Beyonce joint, man? The shots, let's go to you, man. What you think about the Beyonce lemonade performance, man? What's up?
What happens is, when folks are at the top of their game, that is what it looks like. And I think we need to take note because so often the top of people's games are short. The rain on top is short like leprechauns. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Big.
Shout out to Big. Jay for some of you younger folks. But so I think that was her always taking a moment to not half-ass the show, to not sidestep it was full throttle. It was amazing, and she shows time and time again why she's an amazing performer. And like you said, just the attention to detail is what you notice from the greats. A lot of performances. It's a nice little backdrop, couple little crafty dance moves, one little breakdown. But when you talk about the intentionality of the people in the back, the wardrobe, the stage, the symbolism, everything captivates you to where you don't want to look away, except to tell people that you're watching Beyonce work. So, great.
Hold up, once you finish, but I'm watching Beyonce right now.
Exactly.
Oh, I would say shout out to the people who are viewing right now. Bryce Blackwell, Trump Girl 711, Talib, Jessica Williams, I see y'all. Snoop Mama Lover, shout out to you. Snoop Mama Lover, shout out to you. Mama Lover, shout out to you. So, Tyra, I know you are a part of the Beehive. How did you feel? So even ask you. Just tell me. What are your thoughts?
Let me tell you, Beyonce does nothing wrong in my book. It is a difference between a performer and an entertainer.
Yeah.
Beyonce is an entertainer, okay? When she walks on that stage, she commands the stage. I'm not sure if y'all noticed when she gave her speech, but her voice seemed like it was hurting. You would have never known that anything was wrong with her voice during that performance, because from start to end, she made you realize why people spend $1,500, $2,000 on the ticket.
Trust me, I know.
This is the reason why people spend this much money to go see her, because her performances, she is going to give you every penny worth of that performance. It's the reason why they gave her 7-minute show, 8-minute, 9-minute show.
They gave her like a
It was
15,
long.
it was 15 minutes. It was 15
That
minutes.
performance was long, and from start to finish,
well,
that performance was amazing.
Let me say something for a network. A lot of y'all may not know all the advertising dollars and the whole business behind TV, but to give one artist 15 minutes, that's almost like unheard of. Like, this is a pay-per-view. This is like live TV. Like, this is 15 minutes. They probably cut out a commercial just to keep her there. Like, that's incredible. Then after she performed, the advertisement came up for the tour. Like,
yep.
Jesus.
Make sure you get them tickets.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tyra. I want to cut off your round. But yeah, but
okay, so let's start it from the beginning. It actually took me back to when I first saw Lemonade. Like, it gave me that same feeling as like, oh my goodness, I'm mad at Jay-Z all over again. Like, she really
I'm sorry.
Let me tell you, I cannot see how Jay sits there and watch that show, because I'd be like, damn, I really messed up. Like, this girl is like going.
He counted doing this. He counted cutting the money. Like,
Yes, definitely, because she gives an amazing show. I mean, like, the fire she had. And this is the thing that a lot of artists cannot do that Beyonce does, which makes me love her, is that she can hop from genre to genre off one song.
Yeah,
she started out doing this, then you started doing this, then she went to doing rock, and then she went back to Formation. Like, nobody else can cross like 4 different genres in one 15-minute performance. Nobody. That is the reason why she is the queen, and why she will always be the queen. And I wish anybody on this, listen, people in the comments, don't say nothing about Beyonce. I'm telling you now, do not say anything about Beyonce.
Yeah, please, for your personal safety. For your internet,
do not say anything about Beyonce, because if you say anything about that performance, I'm going to question if you are a human. We're going to have to find that little box, that little robot box, because y'all didn't check it. That is a robot. If you say anything about this Beyonce.
It's like a passport.
It was amazing.
It was go ahead, Deshaun. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Jay-Z is always on pins and needles until she gets up to thank somebody. Because if he don't come out of them thank yous, it's a wrap. Like, she's like, I want to thank Blue and everybody watching the like, and Jay, okay, he's good.
We're good. I mean, the thing is, Beyonce is just such a professional, man. Like, the thing I always have an issue with, we talked about this a little bit in the Beyonce Overrated or Legend episode, is that regardless of your personal taste, all right, fellas, it's okay to like Beyonce, all right? It's okay. I'm not saying you should be rolling down the street playing Single Lady. I'm not making me clown you. But it's okay to say that's a hard-working woman. Like, we talk about legends all the time. We talk about, Stevie Wonder can't die and this can't die. When we have a legend right here giving you a great performance, she's stepping the bar up. So I think you gotta give her props. Even if your personal taste isn't for her music, you gotta show love. And like Tyra said, I mean, go from Pray You Catch Me, which is kind of like ballady type of, ambient. Then you go to the Don't Hurt Yourself, which is rock. And Sorry is more like hip hop. And then Formation. It's so many different styles. You gotta give props. Like, if you gotta like one Beyonce song you tapping your foot to. You can't tell me you like music. And if what's that one Beyonce song you tapping your foot to? The beat.
Exactly.
You can't tell me that.
And one thing
Beyonce
that always separates the greats is a key word for the night. A key theme for the whole awards is execution.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
She executes every time. I don't want to say any names, but people like Rihanna don't execute every time. Execution. Let me pick that up. Let me pick that name up real quick. My fault. Let me put that my fault.
Okay, well, speaking of Rihanna, so Beyonce. Oh yeah, shout out to Beyonce. I think they said she needs to win like 4 or 5 to be the most awarded VMA artist of all time, and she won like 6 awards tonight, including Video of the Year. So I mean, she got it. Like, I mean,
before you move on, also the shout out that you made at the beginning of the show about what Beyonce, I guess she orchestrated the mothers getting together. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, from Oscar Grant, Mike Brown, Eric Gardner, Trayvon Martin. She pretty much had those 4 mothers there at the VMA, which is super classy. People say all the time, why does Beyonce do this? Why does Beyonce do that? But y'all don't pay attention to stuff that she does do. Like her and Jay bailed out the protesters and things that was in Baltimore. So it's like for what's it called? It's like a death every month. Yeah. But Freddie Gray, for the whole situation. So like they do stuff all the time, and that was just a good look. She had she brought like 30, 40 people with her to the VMAs. You know what I mean? So that's it. It's incredible. So show love to B. She's showing love. She's doing her thing out here, man. She's a performer. Business-wise, she's setting up the bar. I can tell you that right now. Like business-wise in the industry, she's owning her stuff. She has her own label with Sony. She's like Beyonce's just it. She's the standard. So if you hate on her, you're hating on greatness. That's all I gotta say. So shout out to her. Let's get to Rihanna, because Rihanna was the Vanguard winner of the night. Okay, you know it's hard. Rihanna, it's not your fault, sweetheart. I love you, Rihanna. It's not your fault. Beyonce just performed. It's not your fault. Like it's not your fault. If Beyonce in the straight 15, it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. Trust me. Shout out to our folks at Rock Nation. I'm not blaming you, baby. But listen, Beyonce's on. You know what I mean? So. What did y'all think of Rihanna's performances throughout the night? I want to go with Tyra. What did you think about Rihanna and what she was trying to do?
I liked her second performance and her last one the best. Probably her last one the best. Her opening, I felt a little dry. I felt that, she could have gave just a little bit more energy. I felt like she did it correctly. She landed all her steps, she did it correctly, but to me it wasn't as entertaining, and I think that's what separates, from being a performer than from a entertainer. She performed, but she didn't entertain.
Right, yeah.
At least me, she didn't. Right. Her second performance was better. I liked it, she was kind of feeling herself in that performance. And the thing about it with Rihanna is that if she's really feeling the song, you can tell.
Yeah.
It's just, like a song that, they just say, okay, do this song. It's in your album. It's, you're going to sell millions. Do this song. You can tell, like, that she is not really feeling it.
Goes to the emotions. Goes to the emotions.
Exactly. And then we all saw that third performance. Oh, baby.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if her earpiece was out. What's wrong with that?
I think that's what happened. I think since she didn't have in her earpiece, it affected her vocals. I don't know.
Yeah, needed me.
It was needed me, right? It was wow. It was wow.
Let me tell you.
She was on a hit list.
Yeah. She needed Jesus. She talking about needed me. She needed Jesus to come down and sing for her. Oh, baby. I mean,
and that's my favorite song. It's my favorite song of the album. Like my favorite, like that. Yes, I said it. Those are my two favorite, and Kiss It Better. My three favorite joints off MTV. But that's my favorite joint, and I'm like, what happened? What happened?
Let me tell you, she needed Little Miss Palmer to do that song for her. They should have flashed to YouTube and picked up that little video and played that, because she really need that. And then she had a nerve to try to do the ad-libs. I was
stick to the script. Just go straight. Just go straight with the choice. Look, this is Shaunis. What was your thoughts when you heard it?
It was horrible.
You know, it's interesting because initially the impressions were good. Like Rihanna has she's gained some steam. Maybe I've noticed late, but I didn't realize how popular Rihanna really was, like just around music circles until maybe about a year ago, because she would get these comparisons and she would pop up. But it's her natural aura. She has a really good natural feel. She's just kind of loose. She's real natural with music. You can tell that, she just has a really good feel for things, which is good. And then it comes a time where two things happen. One, people continuously put you next to Beyonce, which isn't good for you. And then two, it becomes execution. So if you come up and you have a song like Needing Me, you didn't have a 10-song list where you had to execute vocally and be masterful, like Adele standing there with the piano for 10 songs. Just execute that song and it brings home a great night for you. And people are talking about how everybody did well. But you can't bomb that piece because that separates greatness from just being okay. And so she has a good dance to her, good feel. She has good music. I mean, people, really, she has that anti kind of crowd. It's like, I'm not going with that wave. I like Rihanna. She's a little more run-of-the-mill, average kind of, I can relate to more than Beyonce, who's like the standard of perfection. And some girls
Yeah.
feel like that's not where I want to be. I feel more comfortable with where Rihanna's saying. But now you
Yeah.
got to bring that home. You got to execute. You still have to be a professional. You have to be an entertainer. You have to execute. So that was really disappointing because I wanted to see her have her night and her moment and kind of shine.
And Beyonce came and just swept that up. And you make a great point. I think like for Rihanna, and this has kind of been the struggle with Rihanna because it's like Rihanna is a hit maker. We all know this. Rihanna has number ones out the butt. I mean, statistically, she probably has more number ones than Beyonce. I mean, just off of number one records. But when you talk about the whole impact of an artist and the whole artistry of an artist, Rihanna is missing that factor, kind of like I thought Beyonce was groomed to be a superstar. She's been groomed since she was little. It's like Rihanna is talented, but there's a clear difference in strategy and technique, and like you said before, execution. So it's weird. It's almost like Rihanna, she's definitely a talented person, but her style is like anybody can kind of sing this, but I'm doing it. I'm cool. And so it gives people this false hope, like, oh, well, I can just swag it out. I got to work as hard as Beyonce. I can just like swag it out and talk real dirty and do my thing. But so it kind of like it's like an illusion. It's like you don't have to work as hard as Beyonce. Look, Beyonce was on stage with dancers that disappeared. Then she did Don't Hurt Yourself, and the camera's going this way, and she's like there was clear thought in every single motion from her facial expressions to the vocals. And I'm not saying Rihanna should be Beyonce. I think there's different lanes, but the professionalism it should be for everybody. Do your style, have your style, but the professionalism gotta be right here. I'm not saying Beyonce's professional, but it's not the same. It's not matching up. It's not. It's a clear difference.
And also it's on her and her camp or whatever to be aware of where you are and to kind of be in that healthy competition with who's ever on top, right? I mean, like it's stories like Michael Jackson saying he didn't want to sleep because if it was 3 a.m. and the song came in his head, he felt like Prince would be writing it if he didn't get up and write it right now, right? Like that's good health. It's not healthy for sleep, but it's healthy competition to be like somebody's killing it right now. So if this is how the standard Beyonce is going to be on, I'm not in direct competition with her as far as like hating on her, not appreciating it, being appreciative of what she's doing. But like you got to go in your lane. You got to push yourself. Otherwise, it'll just be this noticeable gap between you, and then you'll just kind of fall off. You'll be like the Wale of the women's side of things. So shout out to
Wale.
Don't get quiet, Wale.
Compared to Kendrick Lamar,
judge you for life.
Compared to Kendrick Lamar and Drake, it's like you got to step it up. Like if you do that, that's how like Brianna's good by herself, but you like if Beyonce is who people are comparing you to, not your fault. But if y'all in that kind of realm, like you got to step it up.
Yeah.
Tyra, it was rough. I mean, see Beyonce come for that half an hour, and then the follow up. Like okay. So let's talk about it. Britney Spears, right? Who Britney's my girl. You know what I'm saying? I love Slave for You. Oops, I did it again. Sometime. You know what I'm saying? She got the hit. And her performance was dope. Her performance was job blaze. It was job blaze with the hands and stuff like that. But it came right after Beyonce. It was hard watching it because like this is cool, but it should have been like either like far at the beginning or like on another show. Because like coming right after like a 15-minute full of Beyonce, like that's tough for Britney. This is Britney Spears. Britney Spears before Beyonce was Beyonce. Like Britney was Britney. Like let's not get it twisted here. Like this is a TRL 50 weeks #1 queen here. Like we're talking about. This is some newcomer. Tyra, how'd you feel about the Britney Spears joint with her and my boy G-Eazy? What's up?
Britney should have been the opener. I think that if Britney would have opened the show, it would have been amazing. First of all, it's Britney Spears, and every time she has opened the VMA, she's done amazing. I think that they should have stuck to what she does best, which is opening up the VMAs. And then she had G-Eazy up there.
Yeah.
You know she's gonna lip sing because she's dancing. She can't do both. Love Britney to death, but she can't do both.
It is what it is.
She does it very well. It speaks to what Deshauna said. If you're gonna be a performer, stay in your lane, but you got to be professional and you got to execute it. Britney executed what Britney does best. She hit them dance moves. She brought somebody out with her, which she always does.
It was cool.
And she had a good performance. And shout out to G-Eazy, man.
Yeah,
People,
man.
if you didn't know who G-Eazy was,
Where's he
people
from?
know who G-Eazy is now.
He's fire,
That
man.
dude is hot, yo.
He's from wherever fire music is at.
Where's he from, man?
I don't know where he's from either. I ain't gonna look. I ain't gonna lie to Kiki.
Oh,
I ain't like it either.
He's hot though.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the Bay
yeah.
Area?
Yeah,
Shout out to the Bay Area, California.
oh, he's from the Bay? Okay.
Hey.
Well,
Shout out to the Bay then. Shout out to the Bay
tonight. He would have shout out.
I didn't know until just now, my fault, but shout out to the Bay over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you're
Shout
not
out to the
familiar,
Bay for G-Eazy.
yeah, if you're not familiar with
Definitely.
G-Eazy,
He's dope.
check out his music bag. Yeah, he's one hit away. He's dope. He's not like some, I'm not gonna name other people. He's not like some culture vulture. Like he
Yeah.
actually can spit. He looks like a boy band person, but he got some good music, so he's easy collecting stuff out. What do you think about Britney? How you think about Britney Spears and what she's trying to do?
I'm gonna go on the other side of this, and I'm gonna say if I'm scheduling the show and I say who is like kind of like is like elastic, right? Like Britney, I don't think at this point in her career was like boom or bust. The Britney fans saw her on the agenda or saw her coming in. They're gonna love her no matter what. Like they're not gonna watch. The true Britney fans are gonna watch Beyonce and say, "Oh, now I'm not up for Britney." They were gonna watch, and then folks who weren't on the Britney train weren't going to be on either way. So if I'm scheduling, like I'm saying, all these other performers are subject to Beyonce, except this mainstay whose diehard fans are going to love her no matter where she put her. So if anyone can survive the night, we can't do Rihanna right after. We won't do that because it's her night. But if anybody can survive this without like having their career in jeopardy or being mad with the scheduling, it could be Britney. So if you had to choose out of everyone performing, then it kind
I see what you're doing, Deshaunus. I see what you're doing.
Right, but hold up. My whole thing is this. Okay, my whole thing is this. Typically, when Beyonce doesn't close up the show, it's simply because she has to leave or whatever.
Right.
For one, she was there the entire time. She was at the end of the Video of the Year award. So my whole thing was, if y'all know she's going to win, have her perform at the end. Like there was no. She could have did like from 11 to like 11:30. Give her the award. We out. You know what I'm saying? Do Britney at the beginning. Kanye does a thing in the middle, and then you good. Like I don't get. Like I thought Beyonce had to leave. I was like, okay, cool.
She did.
But she was still there. She was still there.
Blue had bedtime. Blue, she can't perform at the end when Blue gotta go to bed. It's school starting back. You didn't know? Stop paying attention, man.
She had the award. She accepted the award. Like she was still there. Like she probably still there right now. She probably talking to people. Getting calls.
Was Blue still there? Was Blue still there when she accepted the award?
I didn't see Blue. But Blue, Blue, the nanny probably flew with the jet and took her back.
Well, technically, since it was Rihanna's night, I can see why they ended the show with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I
Good point.
thoroughly happy that she redeemed herself on that last song at the end. I
Yes.
was so happy. I thought that she did an amazing job on that last song. That was like her best performance was at the end. So maybe she was just trying to save the best for last. She was trying to get through the shows. Like,
listen, she Vanessa Williams. Listen, she's not Vanessa Williams. She's not Vanessa Williams. You can't say the best for last at the VMAs, all right? You have to pick it up. Say the best for first, okay?
And lastly, for those who don't know, Anti is a really good album. So some who still haven't heard it, I know we're tough on her. But, no, seriously, it is. But I want to be fair because sometimes on the award show recaps we did a lot of new viewers. So to be fair, we have talked about how Anti was a really good album. If you haven't heard it, we're not all down on Rihanna. Pause. It was a really good album. We have a standard set up for her. We had a standard, a high standard for her.
So speaking of standards, let's get into one of the other bigger highlights, Kanye West. So we saw in the news that they would give him 4 minutes to do whatever he wants to do. We didn't know exactly what he was gonna do. It's kind of like Kanye's one of those people where he's funny. It's like if you expect the crazy out of him, he won't do the crazy. If you expect the normal stuff, then it gets crazy. Tonight he was pretty much normal. It was like, oh wow, like y'all for real, like just talk. And then I thought he didn't have a lot to say. He was like, okay, I'm here. So but he delivered the Fade video featuring Tiana Taylor doing her thing. And I'm sure a lot of the guys would appreciate the video.
I know I did.
I'm sure a lot of the women could appreciate the video. It was interesting because one of the criticisms that Kanye his face has been, with Kanye bigs up Beyonce and fights for Beyonce. What about his big music artists? Does he fight for Big Sean? Does he fight for Pusha T? He goes on tour. How come they aren't on tour with him? How come Tiana Taylor doesn't have an album out? And then he does the Fade video, and he doesn't even in it. It's just Tiana Taylor doing like a kind of a flash dance, pleasure principle type of vibe. So what are the shout-outs, man? What do you think of the video? What are your thoughts?
So you gonna come to the married man after you say this show is a setup.
Listen. I watched my verse very carefully. I was like, oh, this is a very well done video.
No, man,
I'm married, folks. I'm married. I gotta, keep it what I do.
I mean, it was outstanding, man. Somehow, man, like this is who Kanye West is. He gives you just enough craziness to drive you away, and then just enough great things to keep you at bay. Like that's what he does. Like you're looking like how he showcased Tiana Taylor, and she's looking great, and she's doing her thing, and she's that same execution and paying homage and doing this in her dance. She's paying homage to those who came before her. Everything was really flawless. It was a lot better than what he did with Drake's first video. It was that best I ever had. That was not good.
I don't know what that was about. The girls, I don't know.
In the locker room, that was
sabotage. That was sabotage.
Yeah, that was, he tried to. Couldn't hold Drake back. But, so that was great, man. At this point with Kanye West, man, it's like, look, one of two things. I want you to get a consistent platform where you can go more in depth and explain yourself more often. Because popping up once every now and again and being very vague and very out there and expecting us to just try to search for answers for 6 months doesn't work anymore. Like we've been in early 2000s, we've been following you for a long time, we still don't understand you. That's a problem. Either get a consistent platform, or number two, like be more active. Because you're not one of these silent people. Like I would never expect Jay to be up there on a podium, like pounding the podium, because that's not how he moves in general. He likes to work behind the scenes. You like to be seen, so be seen a lot more. Be out there, like Jesse Williams is out there. Speak more often and be out there. That way we know exactly where you stand. One of the two, but you can't be obscure and be behind the scenes forever, then tweet and Twitter rant for a minute.
Index cards. Get some index cards.
Get
your flow together.
Yeah.
So I want Kanye to go all in at this point in his career. And just be like, look, this is what I'm doing. If you go be activist or whatever you're going to do, whatever you're passionate about, do it, and stop talking about it and leaving us hanging and wondering what you're going after. So
but for sidebar, that video was fire though. The video was fire. Good, crazy. On a Sunday too. I'm like, Kanye on a Sunday? Come on, Kanye, try to get right out here, okay? Tyra, what you think about the video? What's up? Phase. What's up?
Okay, before we get into the video, which, let me say, my husband thoroughly enjoyed that video.
I'm sure.
A lot.
Mr. Owens, I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Listen, ladies, wives, if you are married, it is okay to let your husband watch this video, okay?
Please do, Tyra.
If it's any video that you want your husband to watch, this is the one. Because let me tell you, she had me thinking about, damn, I need to go in the gym ASAP today. I need to be hitting these squats. I need to be she was in a gym.
She was in a gym.
I was like,
actually in a gym. And she's a dancer. She's a choreographer. She's a dancer.
Dancing.
Yeah.
She looked amazing. And let me be clear. She just had a baby.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, what? Yeah. She looked flawless, amazing. I love the video. I love that she had her fiance in the video. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah,
and I love that she showed the little baby Junie. I was like, oh, that's so cute, like a little family moment. So I thought that he did a really good job with that video. Shout out to Kanye West. I really think that he showed that he is a great artist and he's brilliant. But he disappointed me. Y'all know I was waiting for him to be crazy. I was waiting for Kanye crazy. And let me tell you, I blame the fans. Let me tell you why I blame the fans.
Here we go. Conspiracy.
When he walked out and they would yell his name, Yeezy, Yeezy, and he stood up there, I said, look at him. He already think he's Jesus. He already think he's Jesus, and they basically then sweat on rub him. That's why, he It's like, well, the people have nothing to say. I have no right to say because everybody loved him doing. If it would have knocked him, he would have went on a tyrant. He would have went. We would have got that though. And I'm not naming these folks that he admires and looks up to. He did say West at the end, and shout out to my sister who was like, well, maybe he's talking about his mom. No, he's talking about himself.
Donna West,
Kanye was talking about his mama. Kanye was talking about himself.
It's funny. It's funny because as egotistical as Kanye as he is or whatever, the fact he wasn't even in his own video speaks volumes of like. I think that was dope. So I feel like Kanye's like that. What's the frog? That's the WB frog. You know, back in the old cartoons where it's like when you're not looking, the frog's doing all the dances. You look at him, he's like chilling. Yeah. That's like I feel like Kanye to me. He's like the frog. He's like when you don't expect it, he's gonna be crazy. He's gonna wild out. He's like, okay, you want 4 minutes? Here's 4 minutes. Do whatever you want to do. And he was like, he was calm. So like,
he was good the whole 4 minutes.
He was good. Like he was almost like,
good
wow.
Like, 4 minutes.
He was smiling. We done smiled the most tonight that we did the past 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
But yeah,
I'm waiting on the crazy though. But I'm waiting on the crazy.
What I want to say about Tiana Taylor is that hopefully this is just like a thing that kind of can push her music because she's a dope artist. She was originally with Star Trek. I know people met her with the whole Sweet 16 show, MTV, kind of a full circle thing, which is kind of cool. So hopefully it's not just like she has a great body, let's showcase the sexual part. Like, she's a singer, she's a performer, so hopefully this would be a push for her music. The one thing I will say about the video is that she turns into like a sheep, cat.
You had to bring that up. We was all
it was like a what was it called? Sleepwalking with the whole. I don't know. What was that? What was that? Was she a sheep cat?
Like a cat woman.
A cat sheep? What was that? She was a cat and she was a sheep. It was sheep there.
Well, she was a cat, but it was sheep.
Look who we talking about here, though. Look who made the video.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
He got to give you something to talk about. He got to give you something that you like, well, what the hell was that?
Yeah, it was like, I'm trying to get, how did we get to the, she was a cat, but that's like sheep, so I'm trying to get the sheep cat, I don't know.
And while we're talking about it, what is the life of Pablo mean?
I don't know which Pablo he's talking about. Is he talking about, like Escobar? He's talking about Pirco? I don't know which.
We already bought the album. Why you not going to tell us yet? We already bought it. We bought the drama. Can you tell us now?
I don't know which Pablo he's talking about. I don't know if it's a different Pablo from the Bodega. I don't know. I don't know. Was Selena's dad?
He wants you to keep guessing.
Was Selena's dad named Pablo?
I don't know.
He wants you to keep guessing.
Why?
This is what he does.
Album.
This is what makes him the person that he is. Let me tell you, this guy is weird, but he's a genius. He's an artist. He's brilliant, but he's weird. We will never figure out what Pablo is. He's never going to tell us.
I'm going to tell you the first time. The first time I realized Kanye West was weird, because you don't know, like you hear the beats, you see him with the gold chain in the backpack. I thought Kanye and I were like thinking on the same wavelength. You remember when that video surfaced like on the internet when they like was like trying to steal his video, like his stuff at the little director shoot? The punch. Yeah. Videos are mine. You can't have them. No. And I was like, who is like is he punking them? Because this ain't Kanye Twitter. Like, that was the first time I realized there was something a little off about him. I'm like, man, Punk really exposed him.
Hey, for the children out there, Google Punk. All right.
Yes.
For social media, it was when we saw anything real besides the music video.
That's a hilarious episode.
Too, because we didn't have social media, so anything like that was reality. We jumped to making a video, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else happened tonight? Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande Frappuccino. So let's get to that. Ariana, I love you. I love your music. I think your album is dope. I think I reviewed it. It's either her or Selena Gomez. I think I reviewed her album too. The set was great. I love the lights, the black light. But the performance, it was, I don't know. It's hard sometimes because even being at award shows, sometimes the artist is doing their best, but the earpiece falls. Like Adele did Grammys. She was killing it, but her earpiece fell out, and then they got into the piano, and they kind of messed up. So I don't know if it's technicalities, but Ariana didn't sound like herself tonight. She sounded off tonight. So, Deshaun, what did you think of her performance tonight with Miss Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't really nothing special with Ariana Grande. If she, in my mind, is this talented young lady that I kind of look and see what she has going on when when she's kind of at the forefront and see if it, at one point is going to grab me and I'm going to become like a fan and go looking more, or if I'm just going to see something and say, well, I wasn't really feeling it, but I understand how talented she was. So that was tonight. I didn't get too deep into it and say, hey, and Nick picked the performance. I just kind of listened. Didn't catch my ear, so I didn't see the lows that other people were looking for. But I thought, what I would say is I thought it was an appropriate set. Like, I liked the set. It was appropriate, appropriately themed. I didn't see nothing wild or anything that was too boring. It looked solid, and I know she got talent, so I didn't dive any deeper than that.
Yeah, me too. Also want to say shout out to Nicki. Nicki looking great tonight. She looks dope.
Nicki looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm liking this Nicki Minaj where it's kind of like she doesn't have to be like over animated. Like she can just kind of like do her thing and she's not trying to steal the show. She's just doing her thing. What did you think of the performance and Nicki and Ariana and all that? What your thoughts?
Well, I thought that little Miss Ariana, I thought she did an okay performance. I wouldn't say it was the best thing in the world. I think she needs to take a lesson from Britney and lip sync. If that's not your thing, I mean, everybody cannot sing and dance and do other stuff while they're singing with your voice. If you're a singer, especially with her range, that's a hard thing to do. Like she's a powerful singer with a small body, and any little movement is going to shake her voice. She's going to be pitchy, she's going to do everything. So for her to get on an exercise bike and think she's going to do a spin class and sing, I already knew this is not going to be good. I was like, I love her voice. I think she has an amazing album. I love her voice. I love who she is, but I think she kind of stepped outside of her box with this, which was a great try. I just hope that next time she remembers that, look, this ain't really my lane. Let me just get on the mic and blow. Let me do a old Mariah. Let me do that.
Well, I have a tip. If y'all want to try something new, do it like the AMAs, okay? Like, go try some of the AMAs, like my political connect. But if you're gonna try something different, do it on that. Don't do the VMAs is the most VMAs and BT Awards, and even the Grammys, like 3 social media conversations. So it's kind of like the Grammys,
exactly.
VMA, BT. So it's like that's the most critical critique. AMAs, it's a lot of people there, it's perform people. Try new stuff on that. Don't try to be new on the VMAs.
Exactly.
Slaughtered. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the old school
trick was dope. The whole thing was dope. Like everything she did was amazing. Besides her singing.
I thought one of the oldest tricks in the book was to schedule pockets of dancing in the song. Right? That's what you do back in the day. You sing.
Exactly.
Get a little bridge.
That's what she should have did.
And you get 27 seconds of dancing. Then you drop the beat again.
She should have did that.
Don't do. It's hard to do both. Everybody can't.
Do the genuine So Anxious story, man. Do the So Anxious video. You singing, you cool, and then the So Anxious.
Exactly.
With the umbrella, you do the umbrella. Like, schedule just the dance, okay? Don't try to do everything, all right?
Segments.
Okay, so let me get to something else that I noticed. So the first award of tonight was hip hop, which is very interesting. This is the first time I've seen Hotline Bling kind of in like the hip hop category space.
Right.
Because we mentioned that before, we were like, well, if Hotline Bling was nominated for the Grammys, and back to back. If Hotline Bling was nominated, which category would it be in? Because he's a rapper, but he isn't rapping on the song. And so it was Best Hip Hop Video. Diddy came out. For those who don't know, Diddy and Drake have had some words, some conflict, allegedly.
Some slaps.
Right, some slaps. Allegedly, that he put some hands on him because he sent him to the 0 to 100 real quick beat. Drake was supposed to like write some stuff for Diddy. He was like, "Oh, this is kind of fire. I want to keep this." You know what I'm saying? Like, let me rock this out. He puts it out. Diddy's kind of mad at it. Hands. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's all legend. It's all legend. I don't know. I don't know all the backstory industry stuff. Okay, I'm just a YouTube.
Shout out to Diddy.
Okay, I just do YouTube. I don't know anything about the industry. All right. So right, exactly. So then Diddy comes out for the award. Drake wins. I'm like, it's gonna be like mad awkward. And apparently Drake was stuck in traffic. You know what I'm saying? Like
in New York City. Now, how did that happen?
Well, he was driving.
I don't know. I've never seen mad traffic. I live in New York City. I've never seen mad traffic at 9:00 p.m. on Sunday in New York. I've never seen it. I don't know. Like, Beyonce's there. I don't know how Drake is in traffic. I don't know. So apparently, and then it was like, you at the war. Comes to the crib. I don't know what that's about, but apparently,
that ain't gonna happen.
Allegedly, Drake and Diddy made up a couple weeks ago. Diddy came to a show. I didn't see him and Drake together. He was at the show, so just because at the show doesn't mean that they're BFFs right now. So I don't know, but that could have been an awkward moment. I don't know, but we didn't see it, so I don't know.
So you're betting your money that Drake never gets that award?
I don't, listen. I don't know, man. Diddy could mail it to him. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but Drake did finally show up for Rihanna, so maybe backstage Diddy still has it. I don't know. I don't know how that goes.
Is there something serious?
Let me tell you.
People were expecting a proposal to Rihanna. Like, are they really like in a serious kind of thing going on with them two, or?
Well, I know.
He bought her a billboard.
That's what I'm saying. So if y'all don't know, he did a billboard congratulating Rihanna. I don't know where it was at, if it was in Toronto or not. They had Drake and the whole Oakville family with the owl on the side of it. I don't know. I mean, they could have been on and off. But Drake's been on and off with a lot of people, so is Rihanna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they've been on and off and together and not together. Like we kind of go by it based upon each picture. Like we don't know. So it seemed like they're together right now. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I can't call it. He was in a suit, so I don't know.
I think it's whoever
Drake
has the
can't get rid of them strippers.
I don't know. Well, Rihanna's wild too. Rihanna be wilder than Drake. Rihanna probably got more groupies than Drake does.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, she has male groupies. So
but you know what it seems like though? She seems like that one. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm down, I'm wild," and as soon as she get that ring, she gonna shut him down. Nope. No more strippers in his house.
We gotta give wheelchair Jimmy more. We gotta give wheelchair Jimmy more credit, man, because we believe everything. Like Drake is in a video with Nicki Minaj. People are looking like, yeah, the way they were interacting, they gotta be together. Then he's in the video with Rihanna. The way they're like, maybe wheelchair Jimmy just an Academy Award waiting to happen, man, because we believe everything he says. Like now.
We don't know. I don't even know.
Speaking of wheelchair Willie, let me just say this.
Jimmy,
Willie, it don't matter.
That's his cousin. They both in wheelchairs.
Look, it don't matter. He was in a wheelchair. Degrassi, shout out to it. It was an amazing show. Anywho, the fact that he said that, it's a lot of people in the industry that are not authentic, I was like, of all people to say that, the one person who was like truly not authentic.
He knows.
Look, because as he was saying the speech, I'm like, wow, he speaks very well. Drake, this is not Drake. Like, I was trying to imagine him rapping while he was speaking. I was like, okay. I was like, okay.
He's right.
And then when he said that, I just bust out laughing. I said, oh, this is just, he's so right.
He's right.
It's not a lot of authentic people.
He's right. I can't argue with him. I mean, a lot of times people play the game of like, okay, well, now that I know that everybody's fake, nobody's really my friend, I'm just going to try to get my money. I don't care about the critical acclaim. If I have the most money, I'll get the critical acclaim. So whatever I have to do to get the money, that's just how it is. I mean, a lot of people are fake. This is a very perception-based industry. So it's either you know the most, you work the hardest, or you're just all perception. So it doesn't matter. And sometimes with the audience, they don't care who knows the most. Sometimes they don't care who's the best.
Nope.
They don't care who's perceived to be the best. So it's like, okay, well, if I can just pretend to be the best, I can get 20 writers and 20 producers and promo people to convince people I'm the best. Because that's all they care about. Like, not to go on a tangent, but Kiki Wyatt's one of the best singers. Jen Sullivan's one of the best singers. But they're not perceived as the best. So therefore, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. So I agree with him. I think, you learn your environment and you know how to work within it. And he's found a way to work within that environment and win.
Yep.
So
And he does an amazing job at it.
yeah,
An
and when he
amazing
stops
job
with
at
it, like Kanye said, I'm gonna talk ish until I'm out of hits. So it's like go
Do,
hard or go home. You know what I'm
do,
saying?
do you feel like Drake is one of the more talented people in the industry
Um,
as far as the
yeah,
rap lane? Not
yeah.
it.
In terms of
Yeah.
an artist, yeah, I feel like anytime you're able to figure out a way to keep yourself relevant, to keep yourself ahead of the curve, then that's a talent in itself. I feel like he has a different skill set. I feel like nowadays it's more about being the entrepreneur and not necessarily doing everything yourself, but getting a team of people. You have OVO, you have Magic Jordan, you have Party Next Door, you have Division who make these records, and maybe their best records go to Drake, right? But
Yeah.
when Drake's hot, OVO's hot. So it's like, okay, so it's like I can't give him Hold credit if Hold On Going Home is a Magic Jordan record and he just took it. But Magic Jordan's popping because OVO is popping because Drake is popping. So it's like, what do? You know what I'm saying? It's like it all goes to the same bucket.
All right.
So,
Before we move on, quick question, quick answer for both of you.
Yeah.
If you lock Drake in a booth and you lock J. Cole in the booth and they can have no outside help, who has the better album aside from production? Because J. Cole can produce just own creativity. Who you think has a better album? Just all pin game hooks, bars, all theirs. Who has a better album?
Drake.
I would say Jermaine.
Okay.
I would say Jermaine. If you say by themselves in a studio with a pen and a pad, with a combination lock on the door, they can't come out so they have a hot song. I would have
a hot album, not just a song.
A hot album.
Yeah, 10, 12 songs.
But see, oh no, man. Because when you say hot, what do you mean, man?
What you're gonna prefer? What you prefer? I'm always asking about your preference. Who's gonna have the better album?
If you say what's gonna sell,
I didn't ask you that.
But okay, when you say hot is different. A lot of people. No. Because designer, not just designer, but designer is hot, right? Voice of 5'9" is more lyrical, but the Voice of 5'9" isn't hot. So what are we talking about?
Oh, the best album, the best product in your ears. You put it on BMOC and you listen to both.
My personal ears, I would say Jermaine, but hot, I would say Drake. I mean, you know, if I was an artist and I wanted a record, I'm going to Aubrey. If I'm trying to get the lyrical crowd with me, I'm gonna go to Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. So
fair enough. All right, sorry, we sidetracked. Let's go.
We sidetracked. Okay. Let's get into some other stuff. Let's see. What else was really big tonight? I mean, I feel like
the host.
Oh gosh, please. Okay. Should we? Okay. Hold up.
And make sure we talk about Future.
We will. Look, he's next. Okay. So Key and Peele. Listen, I respect the grind. I like how they're able to make a lane for themselves. I appreciate that. And listen, anybody that can grind, I tip my hat off to you. I have a lot of passion. Pause. Right, I salute you. Okay, I salute you. Okay. But tonight wasn't it for them. I kind of wanted to mute them every time they spoke. Tyra, how do you feel about Key and Peele? Are you fans of theirs? Do you like them? Like what's up? What's up?
I do like their latest movie. I thought it was funny, but it's like that sort of like that dry funny where if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Tonight though, I felt like they had their moments where even they sort of knew that some of the stuff they were saying wasn't funny. To me, the most hilarious one was after Beyonce performed. I thought they felt just like we felt. It was amazing.
That was
Nothing else to do. Show's over.
It was over.
Ended. That was like, I love it when they're being real, when they're just, speaking off the top of their head than when it's like written. Because it seems like when it's written, it's like they don't really hit the mark. It's like they kind of miss it. So
a little corny.
But
a little corny.
That's them though. They're not like funny. I mean, they're that type of dry humor. So
Deshauna,
I expect that from them.
Deshauna, you're fans of them. What do you think about their performance tonight in terms of what they were trying to do?
So I mean, somebody maybe about a year and a half ago told me how funny Key and Peele were, and I turned on the show and they are just it's so much talent. Like when you watch their skits, they are hilarious. Like when they hit a lot of home runs. Sometimes it's a strikeout, But I mean, man, it's just talent all over the place. But tonight, it felt like they were put in a box, and that just wasn't good producing.
Mm-hmm.
Like they
Yeah.
had to keep that charade up for the whole night. Like even as an
Exactly.
intro, it was dry, and I'm like, why are you guys forcing this whole like tweet? Like they were the same character all night. If you watch a Key and Peele show, there's like 10 different characters in one 30-minute segment. Why would you
Yep.
make Key and Peele be one set of people for an entire night? Like
Exactly.
they were set up to fail, and it's like to me, I don't know if it was their idea or not, but when you feel like someone is that talented or naturally funny, you don't hide that. Every other great, funny host, you sit them out there, you let them see who's in the crowd, and they work. I don't understand why
Yeah.
Key and Peele weren't able to bounce off of each other and work, to sit in that manufactured booth right up on the camera and spit a whole bunch of stuff that it had nothing to do with the night, nothing to do with the moments. Like
Yeah.
it
Nothing.
was weird,
It was like a fake, like Beavis and Butthead type of thing. That we were trying to be like.
Yeah.
I can appreciate corny. Like I think sometimes corny can be funny.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of out of place. Like I could have did without them. Like I mean, even when you said Khaled, Khaled spitting all his slogans and punchlines. Even that to me was a little bit more entertaining than listening to Key and Bill. So it's just
terrible.
Yeah,
Man.
I don't know. Like it wasn't good. Like I don't think it propelled their career. I don't think like it helped them sell me on them at all.
Nah, it was a bad showcase for them. That wasn't right. And then what was that? Jay Farrell that popped in and out, right?
Yeah, his stuff was touch and go.
It was okay. But for guys like him, I think he's built up enough of a name where, like, at this point, like these are the moments where you could bring something new that carries you over the top. For him to go to like the Jay-Z same lines, like that is played.
Yeah,
like,
he went a little 30 seconds over. Like,
yeah.
That should have been like a 10, 15-minute thing. He went like a full minute just saying random Jay-Z puns. Like we get it. Like we get it.
Yeah. It's almost like if Jamie Foxx would have showed up, who had his own struggles tonight, if Jamie Foxx would show up and do like a Wanda, like that's so play. Like we know you for that. Like Ray, do something to take you to the next level. Jay Farrell's been talented. He's been on platforms, ESPN a while, doing them same couple of people. And it's like 5 years later, and you're like, you came to that on this platform. Like you're supposed to hit us with something new to be like, oh, I forgot how funny Jay Farrell was, but it wasn't. It was kind of like a letdown.
Be like Future or Drake or somebody that's like, you know what I mean? I'm more of a newcomer thing. Okay, so let's talk about Future for a second. Future didn't do that bad to me. I mean, Future kind of did Future. I mean, it was like, he was there. It's funny to me that, and this is kind of a weird thing. I don't know if this is something behind the scenes, but Bryson Tiller was nominated for like 6 awards. He didn't win any, what I saw, but then he didn't get to perform. And in Future, he wasn't really nominated for like anything. He like one award, and he performed a good 5-minute set. So, Tyra, how did you feel about Future and what he did tonight?
I thought that Future did a great performance, as he always does. He does nothing wrong in my book, because I'm a Future fan. I'm a Future stan, so I can't even say anything bad about his performance. I'm probably biased. The only thing that I didn't really like was how they really tried to play him when Michael Phelps said that he was going to perform stick talk, and then he got up there and performed commas. I was like, okay, was he really going to perform? First of all, Michael Phelps knew goodness goddamn well he won't perform no stick talk, because if he performed stick talk, it would have been bleep, bleep, bleep. There's no way he could perform that song. He performed the right song. He could have just said, well, this was my favorite song. It got me through the Olympics. But he's about to perform what I like to do right now after the Olympics, which is, some comedy. That would have been like a more smooth transition, but to say like, oh, he's about to perform a song that I listened to, and then he performed something else, and everybody's like, that ain't stick talk, because that's how I felt.
It would have been like introducing Beyonce saying, she's holding it down for us single ladies out here. Give it up for Beyonce! And she doesn't do it. It's like, why did you even like put that in the atmosphere? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But shout out to Michael Phelps. I mean, he's the best athlete in the world, and he loves Future, so I can't even really be mad at him, because he shouted him out hard, and he made all those people out there who are Future haters like, no, that Future is a great artist, and never compare him to Designer, because Designer sucks. Because let me tell you, They asked him to freestyle on the pre-show, and he just smiled.
We gotta
That's what he
stop
does
doing
on
that.
tape,
Listen,
okay?
we gotta stop doing that, man. We gotta
Yeah.
stop
He's
telling people
not.
to rap and freestyle when they can't do it. We gotta stop. I'm not
They know
saying lower
goodness
your
that
standard. I'm saying
they know he can't do that.
there's subcategories. Like you're not asking NJGA Fault to like perform a lyrical miracle freestyle. Like it's different categories of the genre. But I do want to say something about the Future because he was doing commas. I didn't realize how close that beat was. I got the keys. I was literally like, another bag coming, another bag different, my swag. I was sitting in my head watching commas. I didn't realize how the beat was so close. I got the keys. Like it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. So. All right. Is there anything else that happened tonight? I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Well, Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas was amazing. I liked him.
Oh, shout out to TikTok Diner. Funny enough, the last time I was there, Jamie, y'all know Jamie's on. She was up here. Me, Sean, Ariel, some of the Smithites was always in New York. We actually went to TikTok Diner. It's on 34th and A. They're not paying me. 34th and A, and they're right across the street from Madison Square Garden. So then when he left the diner, I think I saw Remy Ma in there. I think I saw Fabulous in there. When he left, he left and then Ty Dolla $ign with the little Lolos and the hydraulics out there. I was like, this is probably the first time we've seen hydraulics and Lolos on 34th Street at Madison Square Garden. This is like amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was really interesting joke. Little Justin Timberlake light performance. You know what I'm saying? They'll kill me out there for saying that. But But yeah, that was cool. What else? What else happened? I mean, I feel like that was pretty much about it. In terms of standouts, I don't think anything else. Maybe the people, all the viewers watching. Is there anything else that happened?
Let me ask you this, Walter. It seemed like this show was more directed towards like the hip hop fans because I didn't really see a lot of pop. I didn't even see like a lot of rock, and I'm thinking, okay, well, if it's the Video Music Awards, it's not the Hip Hop Awards. Where's like the best rock video? Where's like the best pop video? Like they didn't showcase that, so I was like, am I watching the VMAs or am I watching the BT Hip Hop Awards?
Well, let me just say this. This is my theory. Okay, this is my theory. I'm not conspiracy. This is my theory.
Uneducated theory.
Uneducated theory. I don't know anything about the industry. I'm just a YouTube blogger. I will say this. I feel like because the BET Awards had such great ratings, and the BET Awards was a higher rated award show last year than the VMAs, that maybe they're saying, okay, wow, well, maybe next year let's cater towards the hip hop crowd because if they're the ones that's kind of like leading the social media talk, and they're the ones that are leading the ratings for the BET Awards, the Hip Hop Awards, BET Awards, maybe we should cater more to the urban demographic. So maybe that's why it was more centered around that. Rihanna being the vanguard, Beyonce having 15 minutes. The award was introduced by Diddy for the Hip Hop Award. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of that going on. And I mean, hip hop is pop culture at this point.
So what you're trying to say is that they're doing a Melania Trump. That's what you're trying to say.
Listen,
they're doing a Melania on us.
Well,
is that what you're trying to say?
I can't say that because Yo MTV rap music but listen, rap music and MTV they go hand in hand. I think at one point they forgot that. I don't think this is new. I think this is a return of it. Right. You remember Puffy and Mace coming down from the ceiling with the helicopters? We remember Biggie being on stage. We remember Snoop Dogg coming with he got out of prison on stage. They're going back to what was popping back then. I think we lost track of that. I think they're like, okay, well, BET's for that, MTV's for this. But once BET is winning with that formula, let's tap back into what we did. So
I see, and I don't mind, like, that's smart programming if you feel like this is what the people want to see, and you program that into the show. It became a little bit overkill for me in the ads and commercials, like the Mary and Jane with Snoop Dogg in the show, and the rapping in every commercial, and all the hip hop stuff in every commercial. It was like, come on, like that was a little bit overkill for me because it doesn't have to go. Hey, you don't have to always tie those same stigmas. You can have a hip hop show without tying in marijuana or alcohol. Like, might as well have a Ciroc commercial and Burma. Like, I mean,
but you know Snoop. If you give Snoop a check, he's gonna ride
And
with
Metro
Elmo.
PCS too.
Listen,
Throw them in there too.
if you give Snoop Dogg a check, he's riding with Elmo. He's riding with Barney. Snoop don't care.
He rhyming with Donald Trump. It don't
That's
matter.
what I'm saying. Snoop sizzle with shizzle with Betty White. Like. Are we gonna blame the network? Or we gonna blame these artists taking the check? I mean, I'm just saying.
I've been blaming Snoop since about 2010. I mean, it's what you gonna do.
I've been blaming Snoop since sexual seduction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, at one point, he was Master P. Master P got the check. Like, Snoop is an OG. Like, he's feeding his family. He think about us. So yeah, I mean, I feel like those are the highlights. One thing I will say is I get the whole 9 o'clock thing, but I would love if the VMAs maybe next year tried going back to the 8 o'clock with it. I also feel like too,
because it was too late.
Yeah, I feel like we really didn't need that half an hour. I feel like once Beyonce got to do her thing, do one more Beyonce performance. Maybe Rihanna. I said Beyonce. Rihanna and Beyonce. I feel like one more Rihanna performance to give her the award. Drake does his thing. Let's wrap it up at 11. You know what I'm saying? It's like we didn't really need the extra 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? At that point, fam, it's over. Like, I mean, it is what it is. So, shout out to them.
And have some different performers, because like everybody don't listen to hip hop. Like, I would have enjoyed listening to, you know, somebody perform, you know, from R&B genre, you know, like doing like I mean, Beyonce performed, but she's Beyonce.
You want rock? You want rock? Beyonce.
Yeah.
You want pop?
Yeah.
Beyonce. You want R&B? Beyonce.
Basically, she did everything.
She did everything.
She did all the genres for us. So it's like, oh well.
And they had some
don't
music
need
from the
any more
islands.
performers.
They had Work on there. That's some island music right there. It was well rounded. What are you talking about?
I wanted to hear.
They covered everything tonight.
I wanted to hear
dance hall, everything.
Lady Antebellum. I wanted to hear Adele. Like, I wanted to hear like something. Like, I wanted to hear those other genres that I don't get to, you know, like hear all the time.
Well, you know,
hip hop is cool, but I still want to hear a little bit of rock, a little bit of country. I want to hear something mixed in there. Like, you gotta mix it up.
I got your answer.
It'd be all hip hop.
Stay tuned for the next Grammy Awards 2017. The 59th annual, where you have your rock, your country, your hip hop, and your R&B. You want to hear bands you've never heard before ever? Tune in to the 59th annual Grammy next February or March. Tune in. I'll be there with you.
What ain't right?
It's tonight. Is the showcase that Tidal had tonight going to push the deal over the top to finally get that merger going? Because Tidal was on fire tonight, man. Is the deal going to get done after tonight?
Man. There's a bag.
They better merge with Apple.
My swag different. My bag different.
Merge with Apple.
Get the deal popping, man.
Listen,
Please do.
Apple, Google, Samsung, somebody. Apple ain't the only player out here with cake with the bag. So
I sure hope it's Apple, because
as much
subscriptions is really killing me right now. They're killing me.
To be honest, as much as I'm an Apple fan, you know, Google, Samsung, the Android market is bigger. So if they were to do that, they would be a bigger direct competitor and they'd probably get more money off it. I mean, listen, Jay-Z did the Samsung did with Magna Carta. Rihanna did the Samsung did with Anti. It seems like it would make sense. So, you know,
and Samsung got them new headphones, though. Well, them new Samsung headphones, though.
It was a fire.
A little dry right now.
It was a fire.
Let me get these away.
You like, you see those from Samsung too? I'm like, yeah, I see them. But yeah. So again, everybody out there, put in the comments what you thought was great. I mean, it was 2 hours. It was a shorter show than the BT Awards. I thought it was smart. I thought that definitely a better show than last year. I don't know how they would be able to top it. I mean, you could bring back Eminem. Eminem could do 15 minutes. I don't know what else to do. I mean, the whole Britney Spears thing, that's cool, but we've kind of seen her come back 8 times. Like, is it going to be an NSYNC reunion? Like, how do you top this next year?
Now, you know that ain't going to happen.
Hey, if the bag's big enough, Justin at this point is so far established that him doing that wouldn't be a bad look. Like Beyonce, if she did Disney Child tour, like next year, it wouldn't be so bad because she's already kind of like pushed herself. You know what I mean? So we don't know. I don't know what they would do. Backstreet Boys?
Walter.
I don't know. I don't know.
Who in NSYNC has been performing besides Justin and JC? You think these people they're gonna be out of breath?
That'll stop New Edition.
Walter.
That'll never stop New Edition from hopping on stage.
Exactly. That don't stop all these other groups out here. That don't stop them. Listen.
Chris don't even got them dreads no more. Come on now. He ain't about to perform no songs.
Listen, Chris Kirkpatrick is like my least favorite boy band member of any group whatsoever. I don't know how he even happened.
Exactly.
It's like him.
Exactly.
It's like him and then Shannon from Danny Kane. I always wonder how those two. I love Dumb Blonde though with Aubrey and Shannon together. I love them together, but in the group, I'm like, how does she figure that out? I don't know. But whatever. Yeah. So y'all let me know what's going on. What will make it even greater next year? What other surprises would happen? Yeah, I think they did a good job.
Yeah, that's good.
And we'll see what happens. So, all right. So, Deshaun, any last words for the people out there?
Yes. Thank you for tuning in. Go back, look at some of the other recaps. We have plenty of episodes. Tune in. And then finally, Tyra, I am the opposite of you when it comes to Future. I don't think he does anything right, and I don't think he's that talented. And I don't like any of his music, including the performance. But I saved it for my final comment, so there will be no rebuttals. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I didn't drop my phone. Oh, Lord.
Wait, Deshaun, you like I got the keys.
I didn't drop the mic. I didn't drop the mic. Oh, Lord.
You like I got the keys. It's fine.
I don't. I haven't. I can't take it.
Okay. Here's the trick. Listen to it 30 times in a row.
Got you.
The 27th time, it gets catchy.
It's fire.
It's fire. It's 27th time. By the 30th, you're sold.
It worked with controller.
Drake. That's how you do it next year. Do controller. If you want to boost ratings, controller all the way. Tyra, any last word?
She mugging me now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got some last words. Let me
what you want me to do? I'm sorry.
Come on now. You know I got some last words. Let me just say this too, Deshaun.
Love you, Tyra.
All respect due to SMOC. All respect. But let me tell you like this. You're not going to get up on this show and say you don't like Future. First of all, even Jay-Z like Future. Ain't you a Jay-Z fan?
Jay-Z like who buzzing.
Do you like
exactly.
Jay-Z? Do you like Jay-Z? Do you like DJ Khaled? Because let me tell you, DJ Khaled, his whole album is Future.
And that's when I turned it off. After Nas
had
got off the album, so did I.
He should have named his album instead of
That's true.
I Got the Keys. He should have named it I Got Future. Because Future's on all these albums. I mean, Future is everywhere. How do you not like? Let me tell you, you got to at least like one Future song. You can not sit up here and tell me with these lies that you don't like at least one Future song. You can't lie to me like this.
I can't think of one, but I will. I can't, but I will do. In the group this week. Watch, to let you guys know we're going. In the group this week, I will search for a Future song and post it.
Let me tell you,
that's a good challenge. I don't have one right now.
And I'm sorry, Walter, but I'm about to flood that page with Future songs. I'm just gonna,
my God.
I'm gonna post every song from Future's last 3 albums and mixtapes. I'm just gonna flood it.
Okay.
Flood it.
Okay. Just don't tag me. I've heard him. Just don't tag me.
Oh, I'm gonna tag Deshaun, as you know I'm gonna tag. I'm tag him all week.
Tag him. Speaking of good music, make sure you guys check out that new Tory Lanez album. That Tory Lanez I Told You album is probably one of the best albums of the year. So make sure. Yeah, probably one of the best albums. Top three. So check it out. All right. So any last words for me? Oh yeah. So if you want to see this flooding of Future songs, go to the group. Facebook.com/groups. VMOCTV. If you want to just see some updates, go to Facebook.com/VMOCTV. If you want to see more videos, subscribe. Or just watch us, okay? Hit that button, subscribe.
That's like that vibe song.
That's what happened when you listen to Future. That's what happened.
Exactly. It just went over your head. YouTube.com/VMOCTV. Again, please leave in the comments your favorite thoughts on Beyonce, Rihanna, Tiana Taylor, Kanye, everything that happened tonight. Post in the comments. Give me your thoughts. I'm BMOC. Peace.